Welcome to the American Dream Arizona, the show that goes against the grain of negative media and goes out into your neighborhoods to showcase the best the Valley of the Sun has to offer. My name is Kelly Zitlow, and I'm your host for this month's look into lifestyle and real estate in beautiful Arizona. It's Giving Back Month on the American Dream, and we've got a great episode for you today. Our show features the top real estate agents in the Valley. Not only are they going to show you some fantastic real estate, they're also going to tell you about their most favorite charitable causes. We've got everything from lending a helping hand to puppies that need adoption to some amazing organizations that really help our community. Our real estate agents are top in their field, but outside of that, they have really big hearts. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this one. Let's get started right now.
Search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
I got it.
Today we're here with my friend Annie Landers, Vice President for Junior Achievement of Arizona. Annie, thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you. We're so excited to have you.
Well, I've waited for this for a long time. I'm very excited about this. I know when I was growing up that in my family we didn't really talk a lot about money. I had to figure out how to manage it on my own, made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, didn't we all?
Yeah, but that's why I'm really excited about what we have here today. So tell me about Junior Achievement and why it's so important.
Well, simply put, you're not alone. You may have not learned about finances at home, nor do most of the kids. In fact, our research shows that most parents aren't comfortable talking about it with their kids, and most schools aren't providing that kind of education. So Junior Achievement, we exist to prepare kids to succeed in work and life.
Right.
So that's teaching them how to manage their money, how to succeed and thrive in their careers, and how to really think differently, how to think entrepreneurially.
We're here at your facility. Where's this at?
We're in Tempe. So this is our headquarters in Arizona. We're a statewide organization. And then this is our second facility. We have about 26,000 students who typically come through these doors in a given year. And now, newest on our radar is the ability for students to go through our programming from the comfort of their home, online for free on our website.
Oh, wow. So much of the American Dream is based on the idea of entrepreneurship. Talk to me about the in-person experience and just walk me through what that looks like.
Absolutely. So before they ever come here, before they ever step foot, we give the teachers our curriculum, and they help teach these kids concepts like learning about the economy, the role of government and taxes, personal finances, business planning, marketing and sales strategies. Then they spend the second half of the curriculum applying that learning to what their business plan might be when they come here. So they come and then they immediately go to their business teams, their units. They're all coupled with volunteers from the local community, and then their CEOs go and they take out the bank loan in the meantime. Then they're all called in together and they sit right in front of City Hall. The town mayor that they've likely elected in their class that day calls the day to order and then invites up all the CEOs to tell the economy, the citizens, what is available from a business and service standpoint. And then they are set out on their way, and they have to sell those goods and services all day long. They might have a built-in revenue, say for instance their radio station. Businesses have to sell advertising, but then there's always the gap, and they have to figure out how are we going to fill that gap, and that's where some of that innovation comes into play.
That never happens in real life, by the way.
Never, never. So then they have to fill that gap and hope that by the end of the day they've paid back their bank loan as a business. It's okay if they didn't, because even if they fail to pay it back, all of that knowledge that they got here gives them a leg up for any venture they're going to do in the future. And then during the day, they get twice their paycheck. They have to go open their personal bank account, and then they get to buy the goods and services. Lots of them are going to blow through that first paycheck and find out that they have insufficient funds. But better here as a fifth grader than when they're an adult and dealing with real money.
For a kid who wants to go through this, or if their parent who wants their kid to get involved with this, like, what does that actually cost?
For the students or the parents themselves, it's free. Zero.
Wow.
we have to fundraise all of that. We're a nonprofit, so we have a lot of partners in the philanthropic world, individuals who provide generously. We want to get this in students' hands and in their minds with as little barrier as possible.
Sure. So this is actually going to air just before Giving Tuesday, right? And so if somebody wants to get involved, whether it's financially or they want to volunteer, talk to how does that actually happen?
We need financial support. That's the simplest thing. An easy no-brainer is that we are eligible for the Arizona Charitable Tax Credit. That means if you owe the state of Arizona at least $400,
right,
you can direct those dollars to junior achievement, change the lives of 12 kids,
wow,
and then get it back on your tax return, dollar for dollar.
Wow.
That's an easy one. To me, sometimes it's just a no-brainer. And then if you're interested in getting your kid involved, there's a couple ways to do that.
Okay.
On our site, under the resources section, we have lots and lots of resources, kindergarten through 12th grade. We even have adult resources available.
Really?
So free of cost, your kid can do it from the comfort of the home behind their computer.
Wow, that's fantastic. So I really appreciate all that you guys do here and helping me know more about it. Like I said, I've been wanting to get involved for a long time, and so this has been very special for me.
Oh, we're so excited to have you. And now you're part of the JA family.
All right, and you're part of the American Dream family.
I love it, thanks.
Phoenix is full of great community, whether it's downtown or in the suburbs. Let's take a look at what our next power player, Josh Whitmore, has in store for us.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of American Dream TV. My name's Josh Whitmore with the Whitmore Group at ProSmart Realty. We're here out in Mesa, Arizona today. We're going to talk to the development manager, Clint Palmer, about this wonderful charity and learn how we can all help out and volunteer at Feed My Starving Children. So let's go check it out. Hey guys, today we're here with Clint Palmer, the development manager here at Feed My Starving Children. So thank you for having us, Clint. We're excited to be here and show Arizona what your charity is all about today. So tell us a little bit about the background or history of Feed My Starving Children for our viewers.
In 1987, our founder, Richard Proudfit, established Feed My Starving Children based upon his mission trip to Honduras, where he saw such great need. We actually brought our rice formula around in 1993, started packing with volunteers in 94, and then in 2004, we started putting our permanent sites up and expanding that to where we are today here in Mesa, Arizona.
I know you're in multiple states. How many packing centers do you guys have throughout the United States?
So we've got 8 physical locations here in the United States, and then typically pre-COVID, we also held off-site events as well.
Tell us a little bit about how people can get involved here with Feed My Starving Children, and what does volunteering here actually look like?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it's simple. Just go online to fmsc.org, and in the upper right-hand corner, if you click on volunteer, we're gonna have a calendar so that you can pick the time most convenient to you to come down for 2 hours, pack meals for kids around the world, serve locally, and make a huge global impact.
How many shifts are you guys doing every single day?
So we do 4 shifts a day, and we do that 5 days a week, Monday through Saturday.
Tell us a little bit about the recipe and how that all came about.
Our recipe was formulated by food scientists at Cargill Foods and General Mills. They put that formula together, vitamins, veggies, soy, and rice, but the vitamin powder is really the most important part, and that's what addresses that need to help those kids in starvation.
Tell us about the food that people are packing today. Where's that food going today?
Perfect. So today, we're actually gonna ship out a container of 272,000 meals, and that's gonna be going to the Philippines. But typically our food goes all over the world. We're looking at probably 60 plus countries this year. Caribbean, South America, Central America, Africa, you name it, we've been shipping there lately.
How much do each of these meals cost? And then secondly, how much of my donation actually goes to feed the children?
For under a quarter, 24 cents is the cost of one meal. 91% of our total donations goes back to our feeding program. So that's our total donations, 91% of it's going back to feed the kids.
Which is huge, guys. You know, a lot of charities out there are not even anywhere close to that number, unfortunately. So 91% of the money that we all donate is going to feed the children. So that's great. Where does your support come from? And how do folks like myself donate to feed my starving children?
So financial support, it comes from people just like you and I, Josh, who want to make a difference in the lives of these children. And once you take a look at their eyes, I know you're going to want to make a huge difference for them as well. So it's simple. You can come on down when your volunteer session and donate here at the site, or you can go online at fmsc.org, that's feedmystarvingchildren.org, and click on the donate tab in the upper right-hand corner.
Well, Clint, thank you so much for taking the time to talk about this wonderful charity. I've packed out here. Guys, go on the website, schedule a time to come volunteer, bring the family, and come make a difference in these kids' lives, all right? So have a great day, and thanks again, Clint.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the last story, but there's still so much more to see for this month's Giving Back episode. Stay tuned for what Lloyd Fox has to share with us next.
Today we're going to talk about how you can impact other people's lives just by giving of yourself. Not by giving money, but by giving up a little bit of your time in a vital thing that we all need, blood. I have a special guest today, Sue Thu with Vitalant. We're going to visit with her, and then we're going to return here to this magnificent estate atop a hill that overlooks all of Paradise Valley. Join me now. I'm Lloyd Fox, Long Realty, The Fox Group. Well, I'm privileged to be joined today by Sue Thu, who is the communications manager for Vitalant. You might have known them as United Blood Services. Sue, tell us a little bit about Vitalant.
Well, Vitalant is Arizona's largest nonprofit community blood provider. We've actually been here right in Arizona for since 1943. We were founded in Arizona, and we're part of a nationwide network that serves over 1,000 hospitals across 40 states. But right here, we're Arizona's largest blood provider. So if you or a loved one goes to the hospital needing a transfusion, it will likely come from a Vitalant blood donor.
Outstanding. And we're sitting here today in the Hall of Flame, the #1 rated museum in all of Phoenix. If you haven't visited it, I don't know what you're doing, but you're certainly missing out. But we're here for a reason. Sue?
We are. We're so very honored and privileged to be able to partner with the Hall of Flame to thank blood donors during the month of November. Through the end of November, the Hall of Flame has donated a voucher for 1 complimentary admission for anybody who gives blood with Vitalant. And that's because blood needs around the Thanksgiving holiday are so important. It is the longest extended holiday week of the year, which means that there's a biggest drop in blood donations. So we're really hoping people will come out in full force to give blood around Thanksgiving. And because blood has a 42-day shelf life, people who give blood now can save lives through the end of the holiday season, which is our toughest time of the year to maintain supplies.
You shared with me something the other day that I thought was phenomenal. Through technology now, when somebody makes a donation, what can they expect after they've given that donation?
Well, you know, your single donation goes to help save multiple lives because blood isn't given as a whole blood. It's separated into its different parts, and the main parts of blood are red cells, platelets, and plasma. Each of those have a different medical purpose. So your red cells go to replace blood volume loss from somebody who's been injured in an accident or lost blood through a surgery or even fighting anemia because they have a disease. Plasma is what provides life-saving clotting factors, so people who are bleeding to death get plasma transfusions to try to stop the bleeding. And platelets are used very heavily by cancer and leukemia patients because the chemotherapy treatments destroy the platelets in their blood. And then, of course, we've all heard a lot about convalescent plasma lately. We are looking for not only people to give blood donations for all kinds of patients, but people who have recovered from COVID-19 for at least 28 days have antibodies in their blood that can help us save the most gravely ill of COVID-19 patients.
Well, that's fantastic. And what's the best way for somebody to get started and donate? How do they do it?
It's super easy. All you need to do is go to Vitalant.org and click on Donate Blood. And there's prompts there where you can do a search for a donor center or blood drive right in your own community. We have about a dozen blood drives a day. We have 6 donor centers across the valley. Or donors who prefer to call us can call 877-25-VITAL.
Thank you very much, Sue. I greatly appreciate it. Also, special thanks to the Hall of Flame. If you would, go to hallofflame.org. This is a place you have to see. It's not called the #1 museum in Phoenix for no reason. It's a spectacular place. It seems like a bit of a secret. This is my first time here, but I guarantee you it won't be my last. This is the blood that I just donated. It's going to get broken down into components, and it's going to save, hopefully, 3 people's lives. Welcome to Viewfinder, Paradise Valley, Arizona. I don't know how many places that claim to have million-dollar views. Welcome to multi-million-dollar views. Every home has a story to tell. I'm here to tell it and sell it. Walking around this property and looking through my lens just tells me that no matter how long you live here, the view will only get better. And there's a new discovery every single moment of every single day of every single night. If you're looking for a backdrop to frame the story of where you live, how you live, and your life, look no further. Thanks for joining me today on a tour of this luxury estate. A special thanks to Sue Thu with Vitalant. And more than anything, I want to thank you for giving me your time. And hopefully this inspires you to give on a different level, and you give blood. Go to bloodhero.com, register, and start giving today. I'm Lloyd Fox, Long Realty, The Fox Group.
Coming up next, check out what Power players Tim and Tracy Fitzgerald have in store for us on the Giving Back episode of The American Dream.
Hello, this is Tim and Tracy Fitzgerald with the Fitzgerald Luxury Group and the Noble Agency. We want to welcome you to the American Dream.
Today, we're going to be interviewing the founder of a nonprofit organization called MASK. MASK stands for Mothers Awareness on School-Age Kids. And their vision is to empower, educate, and engage with our children, parents, and the community to help our children with the challenges that they face today.
We're here today in Scottsdale, Arizona at the corporate office of MASK with the founding member, Kimberly Cabral. We're here today to find out from Kimberly, what was the motivation and what is the goal behind MASK?
So MASK started 13 years ago. I was a stay-at-home mom and I had a blended family of 5 kids. And I really wanted to understand their world and to be able to really teach them through it. So I started doing my work to learn more. Learning about bullying, learning about substance abuse, eating disorders, lack of self-esteem in kids.
I understand you have an app, in English and Spanish. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We strive to meet people where they are, and everybody's on their phone. So why not bring that information at their fingertips and to be able to turn to? And what an amazing tool to give your kids. So included on the app, especially during this COVID situation, we felt that we wanted to get our magazine out to more people. And so we have on the app, it's called the Mask Library, and the latest issue of Mask the magazine plus a library of them is there because our magazine never goes old. People can turn to the magazine they need at the time.
And I think this is such a needed necessity in today's world to really have these available resources that you have created to help our children live in a better world today and stay safe and to deal with these issues that they face pretty much on a daily basis. I have to tell you, Tim and I were so honored to attend this event a couple times. Let's talk about the big event that you have every year, the Masquerade Ball.
We journey to another location, so every year it's a different theme, and that theme is always connected to the mask mission. From the time you walk into the Fairmont, to the decor, to the silent auction, to the entertainment, dancing, the after party, it is one night you want to make sure is on your calendar.
You know it's for a really good cause, so it makes it even better. So Kimberly, thank you so much for joining us today and telling us about your organization. We really appreciate it. And if anybody would like additional information on your organization, you can go to maskmatters.org. Located in a privately gated community, this Tuscan-inspired masterpiece spared no expense with attention to detail in every room with the finest finishes throughout. The living room boasts soaring 16-foot coffered ceilings with wood molding and 3 gorgeous wood frame arch windows that look into the resort-style backyard. The formal dining room is perfectly positioned near the kitchen, making it perfect for entertaining. Oversized gourmet kitchen is fit for a chef, supplied with 3 ovens, Wolf 6-burner gas stove, 2 sinks, 2 dishwashers, a pot filler, and a huge island. Gorgeous office with cherry wood paneled walls, wood box ceilings, built-in bookshelves, and a private entrance. The owner's suite with a 2-way fireplace, exercise room, and bath is fit for a king and queen with his and her vanities. This is a must-see.
Living in the moment, you know where we're going. We've been on the rolling, we ain't never slowing down. We keep climbing, we're riding.
Thank you for joining us on the American Dream TV show. We hope you enjoyed the segment.
For additional information on this gorgeous listing, you can visit us on the web at fitzgeraldluxurygroup.com, or you can reach us at 480-560-7000. Thank you.
William Lewis with Williams Luxury Homes has a great story for us. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Badiaco with Williams Luxury Homes. Today I wanted to show you one of our new listings, Unit 7009 at NB Residences. We are in the heart of Old Town Scottsdale right now, close to bars, restaurants, clubs, shopping, you name it. This condominium has a ton of amenities. Right now we're in this awesome Art Deco banquet room. They also have a pool up on the 2nd floor and also a really nice fitness center. So it basically checks all the boxes. So come with me, we'll take a look. I'm gonna show you our listing. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, about 973 square feet. And we're all the way on the 7th floor. Great, amazing views of Old Town. So we'll check it out. And then also we're going to hit up Launch Auto Sports. It's their grand opening. So great red carpet event. So come with me. We've got a lot to show you today. Okay, come on. Hello everyone, I'm here with John Barbudo and Martin Basta. We're at the grand opening of Launch Auto Sports here in Scottsdale, Arizona. John, Martin, thank you so much for having us in the American Dream. Please, can you tell us a little bit about tonight, about yourselves and Launch Auto Sport?
So Launch Auto Sport started for Martin and I as a hobby, where we both love cars, and we fell in love with the exotic car world and all the people that are a part of it. But we wanted to do something a little bit bigger. We wanted to have a place where people could come and congregate, but like-minded people, have beautiful cars stored here, memberships. So we're, as Martin would say, the Neiman Marcus of the exotic car world.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. As you know, this is Giving Back Month with the American Dream. I understand that you work with a lot of charities, one in particular, you give back. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we're going to have a bunch of new events now that we're officially open. We've been taking care of clients for the past couple of weeks, but now that we've officially launched the grand opening, we're going to start holding our events here, our Cars and Coffees. We're planning a big toy drive. We're working with a couple local charities for the toy drive for the holidays. The kids enjoy the cars, the car world that comes out to support. Everybody, it's a hobby to them, and a lot of these guys are fortunate enough to be successful businessmen, to be able to afford this type of lifestyle, and they all want to give back.
We'll fill up all of our frunks full of toys.
Okay.
A couple of good organizations in the area that have already done that. We'll partner up with them and we'll take all their toys to all the kids in the valley.
Okay, for all the holidays and whatnot. That's amazing. That's great charity work. Thank you guys so much for your contribution. And while we're here, show me some of your favorite cars. What do we have? What's going on?
Back here we have Patrick Peterson's car. Plays for the Cardinals.
Okay.
And this is one of his cars. It was actually, the matte color typically looks like a wrap, but this was actually custom painted matte by a Candy Shop Customs in Mesa. 911 GT3 RS. It's a little track car, a little fun track car.
That's awesome. And I've been having my eye on this. What is this?
So this actually happens to be my car.
Oh,
So,
okay, all right.
So this is a Lamborghini Huracan.
Okay.
And we are partnered with Brixton Forged Wheels.
Okay.
So this one is uplifted with the Brixton logo and the custom Brixton wheels. And then I like to, Huracans are somewhat common in the supercar world.
Okay.
So I like to give mine a little more pop. So I've got my calipers custom painted. Actually, it matches the Starburst candy wrapper.
Oh, okay, all right. I know that color.
Yeah, so a little different flair just to catch your eye, yeah, when you're going down the road. So.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining us, Williams Luxury Homes and the American Dream. Thank you so much, and thank you for tuning in. All right, you guys, have a good one. We'll see you soon.
We would like to thank all of our viewers and sponsors for helping us grow the show. My name is Kelly Zitlow, and I'm the host of the American Dream Arizona. Be sure to tune in next time as we share with you some entertaining holiday traditions here in the Valley of the Sun.